Welcome
Welcome, everybody.
to the You're Kidding podcast.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah.
My name is Gev,
This is Scott signing on.
signing on.
Let's go.
Let's get started.
So, you were mentioning Vegas.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about this.
Oh my God.
So, we have a few stories, don't we?
Yeah.
We had a Vegas trip for one of our close friends.
For his birthday recently.
Yes,
That was so fun.
it was in October. We had a lot of fun. And me and Gop are usually the ones to
Plan everything out.
plan everything out. Not to say that in a sort of like mean way, but
No, I
yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I
thoroughly
enjoy it as well. Yeah,
planning
you know.
stuff out. It's pretty fun.
Definitely. We bounce ideas off each other like, oh, we should go to this place. Oh, this like restaurant has whatever view, whatever.
And I love how like we don't get upset if we don't make anything. Like it's okay. We'll just save it for another time that we go.
Yeah.
Like that minus 51, below 51.
Yeah, definitely. And so, yeah, it was back in October. We went towards the end of October, right?
Yeah, it was second to last week.
Yeah. So we got an Airbnb. There was about 8 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just had a lot of fun. There's a lot of
Which I think that Airbnb honestly made the trip more fun. I feel like hotel
Definitely.
rooms, because we've done hotel rooms so many times, like all of us
Yeah.
individually, that I
Yes.
think it just, as fun as hotel rooms are, it's just not as fun as going to the Airbnb.
Well, at a certain point, you've already done Vegas so much where it's exactly what you're saying, right? It's just like the same thing. You're in the whatever Palazzo, Wynn, Cosmopolitan, whatever.
Yeah,
hotel.
you want to get out and explore a little bit.
Yeah,
Plus, I like, even though like the quiet hours and stuff like that at those Airbnbs, it doesn't really matter. You're going to be out clubbing.
yeah,
And then you're gonna come back and just like sleep in your
Slumped.
Airbnb. Which honestly, I actually, now that I think about it,
yeah.
I really appreciated those quiet hours because I came back and the house was so quiet that we could actually sleep. Whereas the hotel rooms are so loud sometimes with people
Yeah.
around you,
Definitely.
and it's like 4 a.m. and people are still like screaming sometimes. So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
bro, like,
Everyone's going crazy, going hard in Vegas.
which is what you're
Per
supposed to
usual.
do. But
Oh,
like,
for
I
sure.
appreciate like the opportunity to be able to sleep so peacefully.
Yeah, you're just in a neighborhood. It's a home. It's a property.
Yeah.
You know, an Airbnb. Where should we start? First of all, let's start. Sorry, I'm
that's
asking you, and then I'm like, okay, let's start. Let's start with the fact that
Yeah.
the way that the transportation. So you explain.
Which one? The fact that I was like constantly late because
Yeah.
of my charging.
Right. So when we were on our way there, right, we split into 2 cars.
Yeah, we went there. But that was mainly because I had work and Gevik had interviews.
Yeah.
So that's why we were late leaving.
Right.
And I had to charge my car before like driving out because I had to work all day. So then I came back, I charged my car at a supercharger and I picked up Mihir and Gev and
Yeah.
then we drove out. So that's my excuse for being late coming there. And we kind of missed dinner, which like sucked.
I know. I was so upset. I was like, this would have been. Well,
Yeah.
you guys said you were like, okay, we can make it 11 because it was like their last reservation.
Yeah.
And what was it? We reserved Prime.
Yeah, we reserved
Prime, which is a beautiful. It's on.
It's the Bellagio one,
Bellagio,
like
yes.
overlooking the fountain, like right
Yes.
there.
It's incredible, and the food was amazing.
You're welcome.
But it was definitely hectic, to say the least.
Yeah, no,
It's like what a modern day issue. Like, oh guys, I have to charge my car.
I have to charge my Tesla. I'm not gonna be able to. See,
Yeah.
I think even if I didn't have to charge my car, like I got all the way to Prim without charging it.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, from here to Prim, like I got all the way there. It's just there was a huge accident. That's the
Yeah.
fact that we didn't make it.
Right. Because we actually hit traffic as well.
Yeah, you guys hit traffic. I think we were both driving still there when we hit. It was this huge RV with a mobile home that tipped over on the freeway,
What?
and like police were like dragging it off the freeway, and it caused like an hour delay for us, or
I
else
didn't
we
know
would have
about
made
this.
that. Yeah, that's why we
Oh,
were late.
shit.
So it wasn't even because of my car. I would have gotten all the way there.
Let's start from you had errands to run in the beginning.
Did I have errands? No, I
Was
just
it
had work.
when we were in Glendale?
I had work.
Oh, you had work. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was some like area you had to go to some store and pick up something.
No, that was like 2 weeks ago. I had to go to San Diego, but that wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No, that wasn't. That was.
Confusing.
You're mixing up the dates.
Okay, but regardless, so we split off into two cars. Did you guys get to the Airbnb first?
No,
No, we did.
Yeah. No, you guys did get to the Airbnb first.
Right. We. Oh, well, yeah. What am I saying? See, it's like a blur.
Yeah, no problem.
But so okay, we got to the Airbnb first.
Yes.
We obviously checked in, whatever, and then we went to Prime.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we were there. It was four of us, I believe.
Yeah, it was you, Grigor,
My
Ando,
cousin,
yeah. And
And Ottoman came as well.
yeah.
So we were there at Prime. I think we were all a little bit out of it from the trip. Oh, Levon was there too.
Yeah, Levon.
Yeah. Because we picked him up on. That's another thing. You guys were supposed to pick him up from Silmar, right?
Yeah.
But then something. Well, we were already on the way. We just like kind of started on the freeway from Burbank, and so we were heading up towards there, and we were like, okay, we'll just pick him up. So that was the situation going. But then the next day was super fun, right? We got up. It was the day that we did the, what is it? The
So yeah, we got up, we went, grabbed coffee.
Yes.
And we started vlogging.
we started. Oh yeah. So we have our other friend Gev. There's two of us. Yes.
But we're not releasing those to the public because
Right.
those are our own personal ones.
Yeah. So he was vlogging. He started vlogging at least, and we kind of he's pretty good at it too, the
Yeah, that was
editing and
pretty
everything,
fun.
right?
That was
I
really
think-
dope.
Yeah, sort of just moments of everything that we were doing in Vegas and all the fun we were having there. But yeah, we got coffee, and then we went to, is it called UTV?
They're UTVs, yeah.
UTVs.
All terrain.
Yeah. Wait, what? So, okay, explain this before I continue the story. The difference between ATV and UTV.
ATV is, I mean, they're both like all terrain vehicles.
Right.
But ATVs are the motorcycles, and then UTVs are the
okay.
cars.
Got
like
it, got it.
buggies.
Yeah. So, do you want to start off that story, the UTVs?
Do you want to start it off?
We were there, right? We got there.
late too.
We were late?
Remember, we were like an
yeah.
hour late to our
Right.
appointment, so we went on the later one.
Yeah, we went with the batch. So they do it in groups, right? So
Yes.
first of all, we were in some like redneck town.
Bro, I love that town though. I don't know.
I don't know about love, but it was definitely interesting. It was like
people are so nice there.
they are, but you wouldn't expect that.
Yeah,
See,
no, you
there's
wouldn't
like
expect it, but they're so nice.
Well, obviously, when you think of redneck, you're thinking like psycho, like just
Yeah, but that's not. I see what you mean.
aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not like.
That wasn't the case for this specific town. Let's just say that. So we went there. It was funny because as we're driving through, right, we're like looking left and right, and all these like, it's like acres of land. Was it right?
Yeah, it was like 30 miles of just open like canyons and cliffs to drive
Right.
over with the UTVs.
Yeah. And so once we got there, yeah, we were late, so we went with the
Second group,
second group that was
but
there.
it's like a self-guided one,
Yeah.
which is really cool. I love that.
It was very cool. We had a great time. I think I think for me that was like the most fun because we also we had Oddman bring his
Yeah,
guns.
we had a friend bring his guns. We went to the gun range that was on the premise. We asked the people. They're like, "Oh yeah, there's a gun range out there. You just stop here. You'll see it. It's the first stop."
Yeah.
So we made that first stop. Okay, first of all, I had to block off the road eventually because people kept like driving. Like you see,
Yeah.
I don't understand I don't understand the perspective of these people who were like UTVing with us.
Yeah.
Like who went in the same time frame as us.
Yeah.
Like you see us stopped off on an elevated cliff that like has a gun range.
Yeah.
And you decide to just drive right in front of us.
Right.
It's like we had to immediately stop because we heard them coming.
Yeah.
Which obviously is the right thing to do, but like also you have to consider like you're hearing gunshots. Why would you drive towards the gunshots?
Why are you? Yeah. Just for a number of reasons.
Yeah.
Right. But
so I thankfully like blocked. We decided to block off that. Remember that?
yeah,
part?
yeah.
just,
I
like,
remember. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a moment.
Because it's like I don't want someone to like, because we heard them that time, but what if we didn't hear them?
Yeah,
It's like, okay,
could have gone.
because they could have been like speeding while we were shooting and we wouldn't have
Oh,
heard them
for
because we had
sure.
the earplugs in.
Yeah, yeah. And so, well, first when we got there for the second group that we were in, the training video is so long.
Oh yeah, I've seen that like already 5
Oh
times.
God, it's just so. It feels like you're back in school. That was the vibe. That was the feeling. Like I'm back in school. I'm watching some like informational video.
I feel like the entire like video could have been summarized to "Don't be an idiot."
Literally, because so they were showing examples, right, of
Of like
video.
people being stupid,
Yeah.
like needless. I understand like having fun with the ATVs,
Yeah.
but like or the UTVs, but like don't go jumping a vehicle that's not yours. You're
Right.
renting it, right?
Right.
Like that bachelor party that decided to like
Yup.
jump there, or the guy that stuck out his. I mean, that part wasn't being an idiot. That part is just like, I mean, half of it was being an idiot, and the other half was just like reacting instinctively, where you're gonna stick out your
Yeah.
arms. Yeah,
And I think the main thing out of that training session, so to speak, is like they really drive the point of insurance policy, the amount of money it takes to fix these vehicles, and they it's very like fear that
Yeah.
so that you don't do anything, dumb.
yeah, because then
But, yeah.
I see their point. Because then they have to go through the hassle of
Well, yeah, of
applying
course.
that, and then like I'm sure they don't want you to get hurt. It's like you're here to have fun. We don't want you to get hurt.
Right, right. And so after we went, we did the training session. It was it 2 hours long, I believe, right? The actual.
The actual thing was 4 hours.
4
You have
hours.
4 hours.
Why did it feel okay? Well, if it did feel long, but I thought it was okay.
It felt short because 1 hour we were just shooting guns.
Right, right, right,
pumpkins?
right. That's right.
Because it was the week before Halloween, right? So we
Yeah,
were shooting
yeah.
pumpkins and bottles and stuff like that. And then I think we did 2.5 hours of actual driving.
Yeah,
So in total, we did like 3.5 hours.
which I think is very.
It's a good
enough,
amount. Yeah,
yeah.
That was perfect. Like
It's absolutely beautiful too. The
that thing was
terrain
so
and
nice.
the nature that you're just driving through. A lot of what is the bug that was like flying on everyone? Locusts?
I think so. I think those were
Right?
lotus.
Locusts?
Lotus.
Anyway,
Locust.
there's
Yeah.
this big ass bug that's just always as you're driving through the desert, it's just like flying into
Oh
you.
my god, those were so annoying.
It was very hectic.
But you know what? This is like what I think the 5th time I've been, and I still have not seen those damn horn shaped those horned sheep.
Horned sheep?
Yeah, there's supposed to be these horned sheep that have like these like twisted horns that are like sheep there, and I still have not seen them. Like not once have I seen them
Are
driving.
they a seasonal? Not a seasonal.
I mean, I've
animal,
driven
but-
through every season at this point. I've been in there in
God.
June, July,
okay.
August, September, October, and it's like I've never seen them.
Where are the animals that do? Interesting. We definitely had a lot of fun, right? We were switching off. I think, did I initially start with you? It was
Yeah, you started with me.
it was two people.
No.
Per,
I started with Ando, and then you started with
my cousin Grigor. Yes.
Yes.
And so it's two per vehicle. So and then we had one of our friends bring his own.
Yeah, he brought his Jeep
Yeah, because he was the one that provided the
guns. He's
artillery.
like, I'm gonna come with my Jeep so I can come with my guns.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
that was a pro move.
And I know Gevik didn't want to drive with us, so he
He felt safer in
the Jeep?
Yeah.
and I got lost a couple times. Remember that? I had to
Oh
like circle
that-
back,
Yeah, you were kind of
keeping
you were
everyone-
guiding them to because we did lose them multiple times. So what happens when you bring your own vehicle, right? They give you the map,
Yeah,
but it's literally a physical map.
yeah. It's not a GPS, and like nothing works out there.
Yeah. So it becomes
Yeah,
very
good luck.
difficult to sort of, get through the
Maneuver
roads
around
and
there.
stuff. It was super fun. We had and then after that, what did we do?
After that, we went back to the house, slept for a little bit.
Oh yeah, we were all so dead.
Yeah, because we slept at 3 a.m. and then woke up at like 8 a.m.
I mean, yeah, imagine in general, Vegas, we're in the desert, right? But we were in the desert like for 4
Drive-
hours,
yeah, it
like
was-
in the middle of nowhere.
And then
type of-
driving back was another hour.
Yeah.
And then So we showered, slept, then we went Top Golf.
Top Golf, yeah.
That was so fun,
That
and
was-
that like VIP experience made it so much.
Was
more
it your
worth
first time?
second?
Second time. It was my first time, and I had heard about it through, I forgot where I heard about Top Golf. Somewhere online, and because I was trying to figure out like, okay, there's what are the things that we can do there. Top Golf was really fun. It's pretty much like a elevated golfing
Yeah, it was-
range, and it's one way, right?
Basically.
So it's not like in the typical sort of golf courses where you're going through. Yeah, and so they have we did it was the VIP, which comes with like a budget where you can get food, drinks, and like just order whatever you
Which
want.
I think we had to like try to hit the budget, so we ordered
Right.
champagne at
That
the
was-
end. Because I'm like, bro, like we
Yeah.
can't like let's just order champagne at this point.
Yeah,
'cause nothing
literally.
else- We were all full by that point too.
Yeah.
Which the food was amazing.
And after that, we were gonna go to the club,
Club.
which you last minute found, right?
Yeah, because we were driving
found
in, and I'm
tickets.
like, oh hey, what was it?
Chainsmokers. We
Chainsmokers.
saw
I'm like, the Chainsmokers are in town.
Yeah.
And then Mihir is like, oh, maybe that was like past weekend. I'm like, no, that wouldn't make sense. It has to be like now.
Yeah.
So I Googled it, and I'm like, oh shit, it's right now. They're in.
They literally, yeah.
So I like, we all booked it like that night before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the night before. You're
We
right.
booked it like literally the night before. You came into the room and we're like, are we actually doing this?
Yeah.
I like, already got the tickets. Get them. So,
I was like, is this happening or what? But that was super fun too, right after
was so
Top Golf.
fun.
I think Top Golf being after the UTVs made some people tired. Let's just say. Our friend Andranik, he was like sleeping. He was just so tired. But then there obviously you get the energy back up, and then
yeah, you have fun. We got some coffee there.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had some energy.
Golf's special coffee spot.
Top Golf.
Yeah. But Top Golf was definitely for the first time experience for me, it was super fun. I really enjoyed it. It's more difficult than you think. There is a very specific, because you were showing us how to hit the
Yeah, I'm not a golfer by any
swing.
means.
Yeah.
Levin was
was gonna
definitely
say the
better,
bat.
the best one there.
Oh yeah, he was definitely. You were you were going like free range, like what is it called? Like
I
a
saw that like special thing that they did on TikTok, and I kept just trying it.
Yeah,
bro,
what-
that thing is so hard to just whacking that.
what
thing.
is it called though? Like a axe, not an axe. What is it? I forget. But pretty much doing it with one hand, right?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Hitting the golf ball
I
with
think
one
that's
hand.
just like
We were all like, "Whoa, stop! What are you doing? Like it's gonna swing back!" And like we're like, "Okay, guys, watch out!"
oh my god. No, but that was really fun. Like
Yeah.
that really made the day better, and then the club just made it so much better at the end.
Yeah. Because well, we all know the Chainsmokers, right? We all know their music.
And I think we basically did like almost every activity you could do in Vegas
Yeah.
that we wanted to do. Like we did a lot more than I think most people who go to Vegas do. Like,
Definitely.
because from the people I know at least who go to Vegas, they usually just go to clubs, grab a table, and that's it. That's
Yeah,
like they just
gamble a
grab a table,
little
gamble
bit. Yeah.
table, and then like every day they're at the club or they're gambling, and it's like okay,
Hotel
but like
room. Yeah.
like as fun as that is,
Yeah.
I'm not really much of a club person, nor am I a person who gambles.
Right.
I like activities as opposed to like that.
Yes.
That I have more fun partying during activities.
Yeah. You're 100% that is for sure your vibe.
Yeah.
Doing something interesting, right? Adventurous, interesting.
Yeah, like I'd be more down to grab drinks, grab a boat, and go like boating through the canyon while having fun and drinking than
Yeah.
going gambling. That's just like
yeah,
I think a better use of money to me.
definitely. You're making memories in that way. Gambling, you're kind of just, even though
Gambling was fun. I'm not saying anything about that.
Yeah, let's
but
skip
we
to the
made
end.
it fun.
Yeah, we definitely did. So,
Strategically deciding to gamble on just
Yeah.
roulettes.
it's for our friend's birthday that we were there for. Was it his first time in Vegas or in a casino? I forget which one. But he was like,
No, it wasn't his first time in Vegas. I think it was his first time. No,
Gam- what is it?
maybe gambling. I
I don't
remember.
know, something like that. But so they played roulette, right? They put money on
Yeah.
roulette. The difference between the roulettes in Vegas, so there's obviously the machine ones, right, that are generated.
Yeah.
Those you can put down more of a minimum sort of
Yeah,
base.
you can put less
Yeah.
down than you can, because the tables were like 25.
Tables are insane. 25.50
Yeah,
minimum.
and then the slots were just like 1 cent minimum.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it was definitely fun because we he experienced the tables first, and then we sort
Switched
of
to the
machines, and then that was fun. We were kind of looking at the stats, betting on certain the zero.
oh my god,
That
the
was
double zero. We just kept it on the 000, and then like the midway point, and then we what's it called? And then we just like place numbers or colors.
yeah. But fast forward before that, the club. Let's talk about that experience.
Oh, that was pretty fun. Me and Levon pushed our way to the front. Oh my god, you went with Ando because he forgot his ID back at the house.
Oh no! My cousin did.
Yeah,
He
Grigo.
went. Yeah.
Oh my.
Because we were with his car, so they had to go back. So when we first went in, he didn't have his ID on him, and I feel like the security and whatever in bouncers securities in Vegas are very like weird. I don't know how to describe it. There's a certain vibe that's just weird about them.
Yeah.
They can have this like aggressiveness, which they're supposed to, right?
Yeah, 'cause they're bouncers.
Yeah. But it's like it's also kind of like, okay, relax. You know, I'll go get my ID. It's not such
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, we felt bad about that. But then once we were in, who was I with? Who did I go?
We were with Gav, the other Gav, Mihir, and then Levon and me. That's it.
No.
And Arman.
Okay,
No, Arman joined later.
he did not. He didn't end up coming, if you remember.
Oh yeah, he didn't.
So, okay, I think it was Mihir and I. We went to the restroom, I believe, and we washed our hands. And so when you're in the club, it's the XS, right? Is it
Yeah.
at the Win or something? So when you once you enter the club, they
I think you and
I
I washed our hands.
Was it you and I?
I washed my hands too. I know that.
Okay.
My hands were dirty, so I had to wash them.
Okay, well, regardless, we washed our hands, and the stamp that they do in the beginning got washed off. And so every time we were trying to go, because it was like a hybrid, right? It was an outdoor indoor club.
Yeah.
So every time you try to pass by, the bouncers are giving you this like, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to even be in here. Like you don't have the stamp on your hand." Sorry,
Oh my god,
voice.
I remember that. You guys were having so much issues.
Yeah, it was just insane. Like, and then we were trying to explain to them that we have the tickets. We're like, look, it's on our phone. We bought. Yeah, it was a whole issue.
It was a whole ordeal. Oh my god, that was
But
funny.
the memories, yeah. And then my cousin, that was probably the most like the hilarious moment of Vegas. We're in the club. He's behind me, and obviously clubs that are just like packed full of people. Also, side note, never wear shoes that you can't care about to the club, because I was wearing my Yeezys, and when we went back home, I was like had to scrub and like
Oh my
clean,
God.
and imagine they're like white-ish, like an off-white color. Anyway, my cousin was behind me, and then I think Antonik was behind him. And so some guy ended up switching, like I guess Antonik disappeared at that point. So my cousin looks back, and it was just more hilarious in Armenian. He's like, "Who the hell is this guy?" And all loud. And my cousin's like super tall. This guy was like a short Asian man. It was very like just random
Oh
but
yeah, I
funny.
remember that. He was like following you guys. and,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And he's
He's like, and who is this?
Who is this?
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, good times.
Those
And
are-
then we were there for 3 days.
Yeah, we were there for 4 days.
4
Three
days, right?
nights.
3 nights. So then the next day, what did we do?
We basically just chill. I think we slept until like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got up. We went, ate food, went clubbing. Not clubbing. We went gambling. Just the entire day, we were just
At the
gambling. That's it.
casino. What was I going to say? I think the eventful part was the first 2 days. You
Yeah.
agree, right? Because me and you had planned more.
Because I wasn't
that.
supposed to be there Sunday, and like someone else wasn't supposed to be there Sunday.
Right.
We were supposed to be back home,
Yeah.
so that's why.
Yeah. It was like a pre-calculation for a future event, but then things changed and schedules and stuff.
As they do.
Yeah. And then the one thing we didn't do is go to outlets. I don't think anyone was really down except for you
Yeah.
and me.
Yeah, we just didn't go to those outlets. Everyone else was down to just, yeah. I don't think we went to the outlets nor the like mall or anything like that.
Yeah. But in general, it was super fun.
Oh no, that was a fun trip. That was
was.
definitely fun.
Definitely the ice bar, the -5.
I still wanted to do that because I haven't done it yet. And like,
You haven't at all?
no.
Oh, I wish we had.
And I heard it's super fun.
It is. It really is. The thing is okay. It's fun in the sense that you're going with a group of people, the company that you're with. That's what's gonna make it fun. Because I'm gonna just being honest about it. You go in, it's literally a huge like ice room. Everything is made out of ice, and there's drinks and places to sit, but that's about it. There's no activity necessarily. It's just like you being with your friends and the group of people that you vibe
I mean,
with
yeah,
the
that's
most.
that's it was basically like the cigar bar that we went to.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
those cigars were good too. Like those
They
were
were,
like some of the
yeah.
best cigars I've had. But like, yeah, I mean, I would have been down for that. That seems really fun. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, and
then-
another thing,
Yeah.
did we go to the Hoover Dam? We went to the Hoover Dam. I went with Levon. That's
You
right.
did. Okay.
Me and Lev got up super early and like,
Let's talk about this because it was like the morning.
yeah, it was the morning. You guys were
You came into our room, my room, and you were like, Gav, we're going to the Hoover Dam.
Do you want to join?
And I'm like barely like half asleep, barely woken up, not even like in this like state of just tiredness. And you're like, should we go to the Hoover Dam? And I was like, honestly, you guys can go. All just tired and just not.
Just dead. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay. So we ended up going to the Hoover Dam, which was really fun.
Yeah.
Because the last two times I was in Vegas was during COVID, and I haven't been able to go to the Hoover Dam. I mean, I drove past it,
Yeah.
but I wasn't one able to drive through over it, and
Yeah.
two, I wasn't able to like stand around and actually explore a little bit of the Hoover Dam.
Okay.
So it was a really worthwhile experience. That was super cool.
Yeah.
Definitely, Lake Mead has lost a lot of water.
Really?
And like people are like reporting that there's like dead bodies showing up and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah.
I think so we got the highlights of that, right? We saw the pictures.
Yeah, you guys saw the pictures.
And so that was
was
another-
fun.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh my god, people were driving so slow. Like it says like 25 miles per hour. This guy was driving 5 miles, like barely
Oh, God.
moving through the entire bridge, and it's like, bro, just drive
Drive.
a little bit faster. Like he wasn't even sightseeing. He was just driving super
Oh,
slow.
Dude, don't even with slow drivers. Your LA road rage just comes out naturally. But yeah, overall again it was great. It was fun.
It was a fun trip.
Do we have any other stories from it? I'm trying to think of like what else.
No,
We went to an interesting.
oh yeah, the Top Golf. Remember, thank God we booked the VIP place because someone bought out the entire place,
Oh, that's right.
but they weren't able to buy out the VIP rooms. Thankfully,
Yeah, yeah. So the way that it works is from obviously we're in LA. So from here I had to contact the event coordinator,
Yeah.
right? And plan out because they like write up a whole contract, you have to sign, put a deposit, whatever. And so but then when we got there, they let us know that there's some kind of was it a celebrity? I don't know who. We didn't even
I
figure
don't
out
think
at
it was.
the end.
It was like this huge finance company.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah,
like a
yeah.
financial institution that like rented out the entire
All of
place.
it. Yeah.
like all the bays, except the VIP.
Except for ours.
I think it was except for ours and the other VIP
Yeah,
bays.
yeah.
Because like there was no one else there.
Well, you know that there's no way we wouldn't have been able.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
But yeah. So when we got there, remember they were blocking the door, not letting us through, and we're
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, we have a reservation.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It's our like and they're like, oh yeah, you guys have the VIP place. Never mind. Like you guys can come through.
Go in, yeah. It's an interesting spot. There's like bar areas, right?
Yeah,
all throughout.
we
the
had our own like
inside.
private bar basically.
There's a
and
pool.
there was a pool which like really was weird.
Yeah,
But overall, it was a fun trip.
definitely. We have to definitely plan some other interesting, like you always say, like interesting cities or countries to go to because I feel like Vegas, you can only do again so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to do Scandinavia and
Yes, you were
Eastern
talking about
Asia,
that.
so like Singapore and Indonesia,
Yeah, yeah.
and then Scandinavia. And I want to do the Scandinavia trip like somewhere around when the Aurora Borealis happens.
Oh, that would be
Because like
sick.
imagine how magical and like amazing that would be to just like see the Aurora Borealis
Yeah, that would be insane just to like witness such a
event.
yeah, nature. But
Yeah,
yeah,
overall fun trips and definitely more coming
more to
up.
come, more stories to come.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you so much. Have a good day,
Yeah,
guys.
we're signing off.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.